I've been deep in the Aska rabbit hole for a hot minute now, and let me tell you, it's been a wild ride. As I've been playing, I've come across some amazing tips and tricks that I can't wait to pass on to you. Seriously, my mind was blown when I discovered some of these hidden gems during my second or third playthrough. So grab a drink and settle in, because I'm about to spill all the details on how to effectively manage your village in Aska. First, let's begin with a few Viking-friendly essentials. Aska's got some pretty good graphics and a ton of stunning scenes. Not on my laptop right now, but if you're all about getting that perfect screenshot, just hit Shift F2 to hide the HUD. Now, I've been scratching my head for ages trying to figure out what the deal was with that red eyeball on buildings and villagers. Turns out it just means that they're not showing up on the compass. You have the choice to switch them on or off if you feel like spying on some villagers. All the items in the game have a countdown clock ticking away, except the Jotun blood, so don't just leave them scattered around everywhere. Stashing stuff in the storage will help them stay fresh longer before they start to stink. Oh, and don't worry about your food spoiling, just cook it and the decay timer will reset. Actually, if you break any larger item that can be divided into small pieces, the timer of each piece will reset. Need some fiber for your rope? Of course you do. You can never have enough rope. Just shift click on some bark or thatch when you're running low. It's not the most efficient way to do it, but hey, desperate times call for desperate measures. For a more productive method, have the villagers convert some bark into fiber at the workshop. Also, while setting up tasks at the workshop, have the crafters focus on making finished products, not just bits and pieces. I used to think you had to make each stone hat before moving on to the tools, but turns out they do it all in one go. To make sure your villagers stay smiling, remember to schedule in some chill time. I personally like to give them a 12-13 hour workday, 7 hours of shut-eye, and a 4 or 5 hours of chill time with a mini break during the grind. Another tip for villager scheduling is that you can quickly set up a new villager schedule with the preset function. This is if you want the villager to be on the same schedule as someone else. You can make daytime and nighttime presets to quickly assign to new villagers when they arrive. You can also use the copy and paste function from the tab screen when you open the villager's info. Now, you absolutely need to get into the Iron Age in Aska as quickly as you can. Iron can be found in caves, so the first step is to construct the cave entrance. They stick out like a sore thumb, but good luck actually locating them. I've heard there are 1 to 3 caves hidden on every map. Look for a large rock or hill that shines a bright golden yellow, just like the stone clumps you mine, but a lot larger. Then press B to build the entrance and place it in spot. Now, talking about building, one of the most important aspects when picking a location to settle down is being close to water. Forget struggling to forage or hunt for food when you can just reel in and catch from your very own fishing hut. No more food problems, just good times and full bellies. If the fishing hut is too far from your village, just set up a marketplace to set up some transport between the two locations. As seasons pass, don't leave your villagers out in the cold. Make sure they're all snug up in their cottages before winter hits. Cottages have got you covered for keeping all your villagers cozy. No need to turn the village into a bonfire festival just to keep everyone warm. Need some more room for your villagers? Just head to the furniture tab and start crafting extra beds to accommodate everyone. Cottages can hold up to 12 beds if necessary, but keep in mind that having more than 6 beds may start to decrease your village's overall points. So be smart with your bed making decisions, because squeezing too many villagers into one room turns them into grumpy sardines. If you want that house to be built up ASAP, you better make sure you pin it. Villagers are gonna tackle the buildings in the order they pop up on your screen, unless of course they're missing a few materials. Then they'll just get on the next one available once they're done complaining. Hurry up and get a cook station built right away, because the soups are way better than grilled meat or veggies on the barbecue. I think coal production doesn't get enough credit. It's lighter and more efficient than wood for fuel. Build the coal maker as quickly as possible and start production. You'll thank me when the first winter hits. Now, talking about fires, if you've got a builder on the night shift, or at least if he's awake when the night hits, he'll take care of all the fires and torches in the village. Now, I used to go on ridiculous runs just to demolish a stupid resource marker because the villagers couldn't stop whining about needing a new spot to gather stuff. Turns out all this time I could have just taken care of it from the comfort of the overview menu. Classic case of making things harder than they need to be. In Aska, you can't just pick up buildings and move them somewhere else. You gotta take it apart and then rebuild it. But don't worry, you get all the materials back when you dismantle it. Just make sure you don't flatten the ground where they are. The ground eats materials. Okay, last but not least, let's talk about the terrain level field tool. This bad boy can raise or lower the land, build up dirt walls, or even dig trenches around your village. It can be wonky at times, requiring multiple digs in the same spot to get the desired effect, but it's pretty nifty if you want to maximize your village's safety on a super tall hill. If only you could surround your village with a moat, but unfortunately there's no water source nearby to connect your trenches to, and you can't seem to use the tool next to the seawater. So there you have it. These are some tips and tricks that I found very helpful in my gameplay. Hope this helps. Now get out there and conquer the world of Aska like a true Viking. Also, don't forget to drop your tips and tricks in the comments for some of our newer Vikings out there. If you want to chat with me or other members of our community, or even play a few games together, be sure to join my Discord server. You can also drop my Twitch live streams. I usually stream 4 days a week, and Aska is one of my top picks. I can't wait to hang out with you all. Thanks again, and have a great day.